Sowore is one human rights activist and a politician wey dey for Naija wey no dey hear word. You get the point? Anything wey him wan do, anything wey him wan dig, him go dig the thing to the deepest. Even if that thing wey him dey do go carry am go kirikiri, he no even send, him go still go kirikiri, come out, continue doing what he's doing. Few months ago, let me put it, just early this year, there was information that pop up that there was a property in Florida, US, that was linked to Wike. I think when he was responding to that, he said that that property is not his own property, that property is his wife's property and children's property. Get the point? So it's not his own. Now, under wetin Sowore dey talk say this Wike, according to him, na international onyoshi. I no mean talk am o, abeg na Sowore talk am. Go to his handle. International onyoshi tifi. Get the point? Sowore on his own now don go petition Florida Attorney General over 3 properties allegedly linked to FCT minister, bought by laundered funds. You get the point? The man don go petition them. Yes, he's telling them that this particular property belongs to Wike, not his wife. That his wife is a high court judge in Nigeria, and he now stay the salary. How can she get such amount to buy such a property in Florida that worth this amount you see on the screen now? According to the information, Nigeria human rights activist and convener of Revolution Now, Sowore, has petitioned the office of the Attorney General of Florida, James, accusing former Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike of laundering public funds to acquire property in the United States. Sowore revealed that he had formally contacted the office of the Attorney General of Florida, currently headed by James Otemi, to notify authorities about what he described as first-class felon involving the trafficking illicit wealth into America real estate. According to Sowore, 3 properties located in Winter Spring, Florida, were traced directly to Wike. The activist stated that the assets were deliberately hidden under the name of Wike's wife, Eberechi Nyesom Wike, a serving judge at Nigerian Court of Appeal. He further claimed that the property had been distributed among Wike's children, creating the appearance of legitimate family holding while masking their alleged illicit origin. Sowore noted that investigations are ongoing and that there may be additional assets yet to be uncovered. Sowore, who has long been known for his uncompromised criticism of corruption in Nigeria government, described the discovery as a stark example of how public officials siphon funds from the nation and move them abroad. He pointed out that laundering proceeds of crime across international borders violates not only Nigerian anti-corruption law but also U.S. statutes that clarify such offense as felony punishable by several legal consequences. The activist emphasized that this is not the first time Nigerian politicians have been implicated in such things. Now, do you know one thing about all this issue now is that even if after the investigation of everything now, I don't think Nigeria will gain anything from here. I remember one man that was accused of this, and when they started the case and finished it in US, till today, we don't know how the property of that man went. Yes. The property of that man that was said that he used public funds to buy it in the US. After everything, I discovered that he was guilty. That property today, we don't know the whereabouts of that property. But what Sowore want to achieve here is to let people know why he's calling the minister of FCT. Oh no, she went. I beg, I'm not the one that called him. Oh, it's Sowore is calling him international tifi. You get the point? So that how can his wife buy a property worth $1 million? Somebody who they earn, I say about 200K as a appeal court judge. You get the point? So let's see how the thing will go down. You know, say this one na US now. They are going to investigate the more to know how the thing come to be. You know, even before you buy a property in the US, they will still that worth such amount. They will still try to know the source of your income before you do that. Maybe you can use anyhow to convince them that you made the money legally. But as somebody now that have come to ask them to do more investigation on it and telling them that the person that they wrote in the paper that they used to buy the property, this is her so salary per month. So just calculate it. How did she got the money? And he's saying, according to Sowore, that it was Wike that bought the thing and used his wife and children's name to buy the property. This is coming from Sowore. It's not coming from the Ike man. It's coming from Omoyele Sowore. Let's see and sit down and watch how the thing will play out. You know, say US, they will make sure that they will get to the root of it. And if they get to the root of it, what will be our own benefit? I think it will only just show that what Sowore wants to show us is that what he's saying about some of his politicians is true. You get the point? Just keep your seats down and watch how the thing will play out. I remain my humble self, the Ike man. I will still be bringing updates on how everything is going on. Just subscribe and follow my page. I remain my humble self, Ike man. Peace and love. Don't play.